Show the video before the final on Wednesday.
It's going to be great. Everyone's going to cry.
University 101 is fun.
Connections.
Friendship.
Relaxing.
Entertaining.
Early.
Exciting. Random.
Unexpected.
Memorable.
Unpredictable.
My favorite memory was going bowling with my University 101 class.
Favorite memories of haunted house, hands down.
We played the Mafia game, probably. That was a good time.
The haunted house.
The haunted forest when like Kira jumps on Neil's legs and Neil has to carry her.
Going to the corn maze.
Sex ed was pretty funny, I guess. I didn't think they were going to bring all those toys.
Definitely going to the corn maze with all of them.
My favorite moments were coming into class every day, hearing about their weekends, hearing about anything crazy that they'd seen or heard, and just getting to chat as a class about life, current events, and things that were going on in their lives.
You should take University 101 because it helps you adjust to life in college.
It's a perfect opportunity to make new friends.
Because it teaches you life skills and how to survive in college.
If you don't know what to expect for college, then it's definitely a good course to take.
I think it's a great opportunity to get to know other students on campus, to get to have a mentor within a peer leader, to get to know professional staff members outside of their roles that we have every day. I think it's a great chance to get to know more about Carolina, how to get involved, how to engage outside of the classroom, and just a really good time to create that close family that hopefully you get to keep in touch with during your time here.
There are so many reasons why first-year students should be taking University 101. It's a very unique course in that it's specifically designed for that demographic, for the freshmen. You're not going to find many courses that are specifically catered just to you and your needs as much as this course is. It, if nothing else, teaches you about yourself. It teaches you about your fellow peers, the ones that are, in your residence halls and the ones that are in Russell House eating with you every day.
Oh no, this city won't change us.
It's that it's not like that you learn something, but it's also not a really hard class where you have to study a lot.
Like the games we do.
Why?
I don't know, it's just the interactive way, and it's just fun. It's just not too serious.
There's never the same class environment. Every class is different. Each class brings their own excitement and laughs and frustrations, and I think I look forward to each year a new syllabus and new ideas.
I think one of the coolest things about being a University 101 peer leader is the fact that I get to see kind of a reflection of who I was 4 years ago.
We always find our way back home.
I always said that as a University 101 peer leader, if nothing else, I hope that my students are more well-rounded, more educated on the university, and especially more open-minded leaving my classroom. If there's anything I've gained from this university, it's definitely becoming more open-minded. I came from a very small town where many people were the same. They all came to either here or Clemson or College of Charleston. And so it's very hard to break away from that mold. And I know what they're going through as a freshman. And I really encourage them, and I applaud the ones that have already been trying to break out of the mold of who they were in high school, become more open-minded, listen to opinions and ideas and other people's values, because there's a lot to learn outside of the classroom, and there's a lot to learn from many of the students at this university. And I think that University 101 does a great job of connecting you to those students and making sure that everyone's ideas and voices are heard. And it's great. I think that some of the greatest successes from this semester didn't even come from the classroom. They came from our dinner dialogue, or going bowling as a class, or going to the haunted maze, just to hang out outside of the classroom and get to know each other a little bit better. I think Kristen, my co-instructor, and I learned very quickly that was how our students were going to learn, and I do wish that you know, we had had more time with them and that we could have done more out of the classroom things, because I think that was very valuable for them, and I think they got a lot more out of that than any textbook or transitions book ever would have. I think one of the biggest challenges I had this semester was finally realizing that it's impossible to mold and shape a group to be the exact perfect way you wanted or to have them react in the exact way that you're expecting. I will say I was pretty nervous and apprehensive when students didn't immediately become best friends, just because I felt like it was my responsibility to foster those relationships and to help them grow. And I think I kind of had to step back and learn that time and, you know, community building and all that stuff happens on its own, and it's going to happen or it's not. And it really took me a while to realize that even if it didn't happen, I had still done my job. Luckily it did. If you could see the group me text messages that this class sends to each other, it's very apparent that they all in some way love each other and are glad that they've met each other. And even seeing the journals that they write about how they're glad that they've met someone in our class or they've learned something from our class, that's really what matters. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day if the class isn't exactly how I thought it was going to be or how I pictured it to be. What matters is that they've built a community that they can call home here at Carolina, and that they feel comfortable and safe here, and that they have a peer like myself that they can come to and text me and call me at any time, and I'll be there for them.
I think like
I'm just kidding, you're pretty cool.
What do you have to say about Kevin Clark?
Kevin Clark is a wonderful individual. I am glad. I have known Kevin now for 7 years. We go way back. We're besties.
He's great.
He's going to have a good laugh when he sees that. Oh, this is going to be so good. You're going to get an A.
Am I?
You better.